God, down throw, Nair, up tilt, Nair, into the Kyle Gambit. A quick game here.
What a play! Oh my god!
Rose is taking possession, trying to get to the corner. Kick play! Oh my god! They're just styling on him!
Oh my god! He picks one. What? We won it!
I said that. Oh my god. Shooting each other. It is going down to the last man, and boom! Team 13 takes the win.
A couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Till I might be big in the game.
Hello everybody, it's me, it's Reed. Why am I so tall? I'm like cutting out of the camera, that's crazy. My fault. But yeah, hey guys, welcome back. It is Marvel Rivals time. I don't know why I was umming. I'm here today and I'm here tomorrow, both for Marvel Rivals. So yeah, I don't know. That's me. But yeah, I don't know. We're here to play Hendrix. We're locked in. Sorry guys, I'm really tired. It's been a long day. It is finals week for those of you who aren't part of the college community. That means that it's fourth week. That means that we have finals that are due in a couple days, if not sooner. And me, myself, I get assigned my final tomorrow, and then I have to write it. So fun times. But hey, I'm planning on going to the dunes over block break, just kind of chilling. Other than that, I am going to be chilling and you know, cleaning my room, playing video games with my friends. Really want to get ahead in terms of single player games I've been behind on. Been playing Silk Song, Explosion 33, and Cyberpunk. Those are my main games, or my main single player games at least. And I want to finish all of them if I can. I've also been playing this fantastic visual novel called Until Then. I haven't been playing it a lot recently, mostly because I've run out of time. But it's super, super good. Highly recommend. And the games I'm playing with friends right now are, unfortunately, League of Legends. And also, I've been playing Arc Raiders. And Apex Legends. Wait, I already said Apex Legends. Or no, I said League of Legends. Apex Legends is also really good right now. Hit me up if you want to play. And hit me up if you want to play Wildgate. I bought the full game, played it once, and then didn't come back. Mostly because I can't get a full squad of 4 together. I really want to, though. It's such a fun game. I really want to just, keep playing it. But yeah. Let me quickly see if I can get invited into the custom lobby. But the longtime viewers of the stream will know that these games don't start very fast. So we have a lot of time where we can just kind of just talk, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I have to. Let me just go do that real quick. The game should be starting at any moment since pre-delay it is 3:01 already. So yeah, very excited. I think we have the typical cast of players playing today. We got the All Stars, Magic Tax, Pop, Seb, the Baking Cats. Oh my gosh, I can't remember everyone's name, especially the DPSs. I don't know why. Mosey, I think, is one of them, and who's the other one? Oh my god, I know this. Dr. Coconut Man. Can I bully Seb this time? Yes, you can. Wait, actually, I am giving you authorization. Don't tell Seb I said that. And at Colorado College says, or Voxale says, at Colorado College, hello. Okay, well, hi back, Mr. Voxales. Monarch 44, apparently Voxales doesn't know anything about the game, so you should explain what's going on as I explain what's going on. But yeah, also in terms of snacks today, I have a Heath bar, some chips, and a lemonade. I also have some toothpaste, which I will not be eating. News from Colorado, the sky was really pretty today, and it was reasonably warm after being cold for a really long time. But yeah, let me go switch the POV real quick. I'll be right back. We're actually going right back to the caster cam, mostly because I haven't been invited and I don't want to dox all of my friends on the stream or all my friends in game. So yeah, we are not doxing ourselves quite yet. Um, but yeah, I don't know. While we wait, apparently the leaked characters coming to the new season of Marvel Rivals, which the trailer for that drops tomorrow, are Gambit and Rogue. For those of you who aren't familiar, those are two X-Men. Gambit can charge things, objects, I think, with kinetic energy, and often uses that in the form of playing cards, which he throws at people. So that'll be pretty interesting. Will most likely be a DPS. It'd be cool if he wasn't, but yeah. And then Rogue can steal other people's powers. I'm very curious on what her like basic abilities are going to be. I mean, just like seems like a really, I don't know. He's like, what does Rogue do other than steal powers? I mean, I know that she has like powers that she kind of has like permanently stolen, basically. But it's kind of unclear. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I don't really actually play any hero shooters. But it'll be fun. Marvel Rivals also just has a really cool aesthetic. If the last season is any indication, with kind of like the demon Daredevil and stuff, or the Beast Daredevil, excuse me. But yeah, pretty cool. I don't know. Other gaming news. In League of Legends recently had the World Finals, or the World Finals for that game, which is the biggest esports event in the world, consistently every year. And T1 won the competition again. If you don't know who that is, I mean, they've kind of consistently been the best team in the world. Their their staple player is Faker. Yeah. So, it looks like we've gotten to the part where I started talking to Monarch44. Okay, it looks like we've also got an invite. All right. Also, for those of us who aren't super familiar with the format again, or haven't joined like these games previously, Marvel Rivals SCAC is a best of 3 format. The best of 5 format is the PCL, which I believe has ended for both Overwatch and Apex Legends, or Overwatch and Marvel Rivals. What is going on with me today? But yeah. I believe we still have some time before, oh my gosh, before we have to, we still have, the team still needs to do map bans and picks, and then we go to the actual like stage. At Voxels, Rivals is a 6v6 hero shooter like Overwatch, but with Marvel characters. Yeah, Voxels doesn't know what Overwatch is either. That's the problem. He only plays League of Legends. It's kind of embarrassing. It's pretty bad, actually. And he's also very bad. I definitely don't get carried by him every game. But yeah, I'm the one carrying him, for sure. For sure. FS. But yeah. We have a while before the game starts, if I had to guess, even though all players are in their respective teams and stuff. I don't know. It's so weird seeing the Voxels is our only subscriber. Gambit mentioned, yeah, I know. Gambit's really cool. Very cool superhero. He's like Australian or something. I don't really know. He was featured in like the Deadpool versus Wolverine movie, I think. I didn't actually see it, so I wouldn't know. Or Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't really know what it's called. But yeah. Hold on a second. I'm actually going to share the stream link with my friends and family. You guys should do that too while I'm doing it on my phone. My fellow Cajun. They both gonna be DPS. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If Blade was any indication of how the last DPS release went, well, I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say. That is all I'm gonna say. You never see Blade. I feel like there's so much potential with like having anti-heal baked into his base kit. but his base kit was just terrible. So I almost went for a rhyming word there, but I didn't. I'm proud of myself. I can't swear on stream. I also need to go and like ban this guy, the possible ban evader monitoring person. Add me on Discord? No. How about no? How about you? Yeah, like screw you. Um, I don't know. Looks like we're going for the coin flip right now. Let's see if we won it. Doesn't look like it's as of yet. It's kind of crazy. We're still, um, yeah, it is almost 3:10 on the clock, and we're waiting for coin flip, it seems. So the winner of the coin flip picks the first map, and then it's a loser who picks the maps after that. So yeah, I don't know. Today I played Arc Raiders. I was going to wait for my friend to get on, but he just never did. He ghosted me for 90 minutes, and during that time, I just like played the game solo. I actually extracted every time, and I found a blueprint for a like I think it was a light extended mag, which is pretty good. Or like it was a light extended mag level 2 or something. But I'm really trying to just go for like the basic resources because I only have the medical station that I haven't built yet. And from there, I can start looking to like upgrade my various stations. I need to spend a lot more time in the buried city trying to find the dog collar for Rusty. Um, and from there, I think I'm just gonna look for other ways of upgrading the workbench so I can, craft guns, just craft better equipment in general. I think just it just like seems like a good idea, and that just kind of also just gives me a place to like focus my looting towards as well. But yeah, yeah. Have also the quests have kind of opened up. I thought for the initial quest, like with like the radio tower or something, you had to like actually find the crate and insert that into the radio tower. You don't need to do that. But now I need to find. I actually do for a quest. Um, okay, looks like we are going on Hellfire Gala Krakoa, for the first domination map pick here, which is a map that Colorado College is very familiar on. I'm actually gonna switch over to the rivals POV now that it looks like we're locking in. So give me 1 second. Rivals is really annoying because you can't adjust, actually you can. I don't know. Oh, looks like we're igniting the time stream. Jesus Christ. A lamp just fell over and almost landed on me. I caught it though. Um, Supreme Lord of Knives says, I can see Rogue as being support too, though. I totally agree. I just think, I mean, wouldn't you kind of be crowding Loki's role there? Not sure. Not sure. Um, but yeah. Okie dokie. Let's see what bands are gonna be looking like on both sides here. Also, I don't have to switch the scoreboard for once in my life. Colorado College opting for a Panther ban first and foremost. Let's see what Hendrix goes for. A Magic ban, going against trying to ban out the Bacon Cat's magic, followed by a Protect on Angela. Very interesting. Angela is a kind of dive tank as far as best I understand. Colorado College going to protect Magneto, and in terms of ban, let's see what they pick. Hmm. I don't actually. In terms of lords, they do have a Thor lord. We're gonna go for a Psylocke ban. Makes sense. Psylocke can be really. He did not call Gambit Australian wild dishonor, dude. I don't know Marvel lore, bro. I mean, like I don't even play this game. They're gonna go for a Luna Snow ban and the protect onto. Let's see here. And to protect Iron Man. Very interesting. Iron Man's a really annoying pick. Going to mean that Color College might have to lock in a hit scan character for like their initial pick, just to make sure they can deal with that, if I am not mistaken. In terms of it's Colorado College's second protect, we're gonna protect Punisher. Yeah, you kind of gotta protect Punisher if you're if they protect Iron Man, just in case, you know. So I'm looking for my Heath bar. I found my Heath bar. Yummy. I personally really like Blade's playstyle, so it's really unfortunate he isn't competitive. Yeah, I mean, like, he seems really cool. It's just, like, I don't even know what exactly is wrong with him. I think it might just be, like, numbers and, like, comparison to other characters. Like, he just can't do as much as other characters, right? They're going to go for a Hela ban, while we go for a Thor ban. Color College is going to lock in double hit scan, actually, with Mosey and Dr. Coconut Man on, also, why? Oh, it's because I turned the game audio off on the soundboard. It's really loud. Yeah, I mean, like, it seems really cool. Just kind of like the shotgun, the melee. I don't know. Just seems like really fun. So Color College is going for a pretty standard comp, although they do have Angela instead of the traditional, like, Thing or, like, other characters of the like. They have the Namor, the Punisher, the Magneto that they never play without, and the Invisible Woman, and Cloak, and Dagger. And also, of course, the Angela I was talking about. Hendrix is going for a double support comp as well, with their two DPSs being Bucky and Wolverine. With the Wolverine, Bucky, and Angela, there's a lot of like really strong pick potential in Hendrix's team. So let's see if they go for it.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I prefer teams of 4, but I can make this work.
They have been seen and they will not escape. Hi, that feels good.
Alright, the initial fight here is happening on two fronts, it looks like. Colorado College is starting to move into point. They do also have the Bacon Cat was in their back line, trying to deal some damage, contest a little bit. Colorado College is taking a lot of damage here. Meanwhile, Hendrix has captured the mission area, already at 20% here. Colorado College, that was kind of a self-smoke by the part of Colorado College here. Looking for kills, not really able to find too much here. No one has died yet, as far as I can tell. However, Colorado College has found the kill onto Mosey, and that's it looks like Seables is also getting pushed by the Thing. There's going to be a lot of ults coming out now that the ults have charged up. And this might be it for Colorado College. They've just gotten ulted and just are going to have to move away here. Able to actually find a kill onto the onto Hendrix's Angela though.
Keep going.
However, Hendrix still has 50% of the capture progress here. Colorado College is starting to move into point with that momentum that they got from taking down the rest of that team there. However, it is clobbering time. Colorado College is taking a lot of damage. They've already lost Mosey, and that is going to be another tank onto Seables here, who is probably going to fall. There's just not enough peel onto the supports back there, especially when the supports are Angela and the like. I mean, or when it's an Angela who's diving your team. There's just not enough support there.
It seems we have
Colorado College just can't seem to find the kills, the damage necessary in order to really break through the team there. Dr. Coconut Man is going to pop ult, going to find Bucky, going to find a lot of damage as well onto the rest of the team. Also just was playing it a little bit carefully at first, just because was playing very close range. The Big Net is going to find a kill onto Hendrix. And Colorado College is going to have to pop a bunch of ults here just to secure this overtime, secure them the point. However, they are going to win the fight after spending multiple ultimates. and overall getting everything that they need.
This land belongs to us.
When I played Rivals, I played Thor, Black Panther, and Magic, so you know, can't stop, won't stop. 1,000 cuts. Is that what he says when he ults? Nope. There's a dragon. Angela seems to be a little bit cut off. Color College can't find it. In fact, they're getting pushed by the thing there, who dives in, and Bucky is going to use his ultimate and find a kill in a reset. Color College is down 2 and can't seem to find any equalizing kills there. Hendrix is going should be able to retake this and bring it back to overtime. However, it doesn't look like Colorado College can contest this point for that long, meaning that this point is probably going to go to going to go to Hendrix. Yeah, Colorado College is not able to touch in time, giving Hendrix this point. Going to move to Cradle now, which is the kind of like foresty, cavey map, if you will.
Before you attack, get ready.
A powerful warrior woman such as yourself would be revered.
Why does Wolverine have a tail?
I appreciate that. Maybe the Fantastic Four will pay your home realm a visit.
It would be best to come alone. Men are not welcome to our
Dude, I wish I could do that.
The battle
Like,
starts
do a
in
180
5,
flip
4,
while moving horizontally,
3, 2,
ignoring the laws of
1.
physics. I wish I could do that, bro.
All you need to do is capture the
Color College
mission
isn't going to be
area.
changing
Got
up their
it?
comp too much. Actually, they're
I swear
only
if this
just
outfit
going
gets ruined,
for
there
at the
will be hell to
Emma
pay.
Frost instead of Angela there. Emma Frost is a very comfortable pick for the Bacon Cat. We will change the POV to very quickly. The only problem is that F12 is screenshot for Steam. Angela has already dived the backline early. However, Color College is just going to kind of stay back. Angela is a little bit low. Is not going to be able to foul him though. In fact, oh my God, so low. Can we find this? No, we can't. She's going to be shielded by the Invisible Woman here. And the thing already has ultimates. Going to use it and just charge into Colorado College's team. And Colorado College is going to kind of fall from the domino effect there.
The mission area is
And Hendrix will take the first point. Colorado College will not be investing any ultimates here and is very close to 4 of them. Should get 4 of them in the next fight. However, Hendrix does have 4 as well, essentially, with a 90% on that Wolverine ult.
Some uninvited guests.
Looks like Mosey on the side of Colorado College is actually going to switch to Bucky as well. Going for a more burst-focused, pick-focused character there. And it looks like 2 characters are going to be kidnapped by the Angela. And Colorado College cannot find the Angela as she flies away. However, Colorado College is going to pop the Invisible Woman ultimate, which is going to prompt a response with the Invisible Woman ultimate here. So no players on Hendrix are going to fall. And the Wolverine ultimate is going to come out here, as well as the Punisher ultimate, the Cloak and Dagger ultimate. There are so many ultimates coming out here. One player from the side of Hendrix is going to fall to the Punisher ultimates, though. That's going to be 2 thanks to the Punisher. Thanks to the Punisher ultimate, just sheer DPS there. Angela's ultimate is going to come out from the side of Hendrix as well. Not able to find too many players, though. Colorado College is now going to kind of to end the fight here. Manages to clean up the rest of Hendrix's players and take control point back, or take control point for the first time, I guess. Whoa, what a slingshot! Punisher going to fly over and just start kind of. Also, just very well played by Colorado College's supports, just keeping everyone alive during that extremely chaotic fight. There was an Angela who snuck onto point there, forced Colorado College to kind of give up their position very briefly. No, it looks like Mosey has already fallen there, the Bucky player. However, Colorado College is trying to hit these Punisher shotgun shots, but all of Hendrix has already moved in. They're going on Colorado College's supports here, and it looks like that's just going to force Colorado College to move back. They don't really seem to have a lot of responses for a team that pushes this aggressively into their team. They don't have any ways of slowing them down or dealing with the team once they're in. And once all of Hendrix is in, essentially what happens is that, I mean, they just kind of, like, Colorado College just doesn't really have the brawl power either to kind of stop them. They are a very range-focused comp here. They are going to need a touch here in order to do anything, and they will be able to touch. Mosey's going to try to find some kills onto the thing here. The only or onto the Invisible Woman. The only problem being that he just can't find the damage to get them. Both Hendrix DPSs are going to ult, which is going to be very bad for Colorado College. And unfortunately, they're not going to have enough players on point there to continue contesting the round, and they are going to give it. There's a good Heath bar. Delicious. I mean, Colorado College just, in terms of final hits alone, just barely able to find anything. In terms of just like, in terms of kills and just, they really just, they keep on losing the initiations of these fights. Definitely also probably going to be banning the Angela next round if I had to guess. Just because the Angela is just being super, super annoying the entire game. It's now Colorado College's map pick. So it is up to them, you know, what I believe we're going to payload now. So yeah, it's an 8-minute game. In terms of like raw stats, the Bangout actually got the most damage blocking in the game, impressive, and Dr. Coconut Man had the most damage in the game. But even that doesn't really matter too much if you can't transition that damage into kills. Especially they need to find a way to respond to this, you know, to the Angela just charging in, initiating on the team, like way faster than Colorado College is used to the team is initiating. You know what I'm saying? Just because Hendrix is playing this very like brawly, close range comp, and Colorado College is used to kind of playing a more like mid-range comp in like various respects of the word mid-range. But yeah, I don't know. We wait. Now we wait. See. When both teams are ready, we'll go on to the next map here. Oh my goodness. Been a long day. Well, not too long. Got to spend a lot of time with friends. But I also worked a lot. I worked 4 hours today. Was in class for 3. And yeah, I've been awake for only 12 hours now I think about it. Well, 12 and a half or so. And out of those I spent 7 4 I spent working, 3 I spent in class, 2 I spent eating, so 2 hours I spent on my own, just kind of faffing about. And the other 2 I spent doing homework now that I think about it. But yeah. Okay, looks like both teams are ready.
And so we're going to move into the next round, next phase of picks and bans. I would really like to see a kind of like a fearless draft version of Rivals. I feel like we're getting to the point where they're adding so many characters to the game. It's definitely possible, but I feel like it's only really possible in best of 3. But it would be nice. Fearless draft is where if a character is picked, well, actually no, it wouldn't work because you can switching characters is an integral part of the game. But just in League of Legends, there's like over 200 characters, I think. And so when a single character is picked, that character cannot be picked for the rest of the series, which is really, really cool, actually, and encourages these like really creative and interesting comps. So yeah, I don't know. I would like to see that. I don't think we will see it for Marvel Rivals, but unless we go like forward to the future, or not even really ever, because swapping characters is the thing, like I was just saying. But yeah, it'd be nice. It's really dry here in Colorado College as of recently. Don't know if any other Colorado residents out there. It's because it's the winter, of course, but still. Sorry there, guys. I was just putting on chapstick and brushed by my mic twice there. Okay, here we are, moving into round 2, which is match point for Hendrix. Multiple characters hovering the the Hawkeye. It's funny. Mosey is a Hawkeye main. Going to go for another first ban on Panther. Interesting, makes sense. This, however, does give Hendrix the opportunity to go for a protect onto the Angela. Which might be a problem for Colorado College. Going to protect the Wolverine. Interesting. Colorado College now has the same opportunity to protect something and to ban something. Protect the Punisher. Interesting. Protecting their DPS's pick on both sides. There are the most DPS characters in the game. So, like, in terms of the 3 roles. Going to ban Angela. There we go. Now we see it. Hendrix now looking to ban, if I had to guess, maybe a support, just kind of mix up, force Colorado College to be a little bit more flexible in their game plan. To ban, yeah, gonna continue to ban the Luna Snow. If I had to guess for a protection, they might go for a protect onto the Thing, the other core tank of their comp. We'll see here. Going to protect the Thor. Interesting. That is another very brawl divey tank. Colorado College. Going to protect the Emma Frost? Luna Snow and Emma Frost. Gotcha. Alright. In terms of bans, let's see what we go with. Iron Man? Interesting. Yggdrasil is a very open map. Is pretty suitable for the Iron Man pick. It kind of seemed like Colorado College didn't really know what to ban there and just kind of went with like something that was protected in previous games. So we'll see here. The final ban is going to be on Hela. Okay, interesting. Interesting indeed.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Okay, so Magic Text is going to be switching on to his role of Emma Frost with the Bacon Cat as Venom on this map. Who was attacking first? I believe it's Colorado College. And then meanwhile, Hendrix is going for a very similar comp. The only thing that they are changing is their tank for Penny Parker. Which also opt for a Rocket and Invisible Woman for their team comp picks.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
I'm impressed, kid. That's some serious tech you're wearing there.
It's more than just a suit of armor. Spider's my partner. Kind of like your tree.
That tree is a Flora Colossus, and his name is Groot.
Well, now that we've all been part. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh wow, that's a little Jeff gun buddy. That's funny. This area specifically on Yggdrasil, it's kind of a 3 push to the kind of curve over there. Oh my God, Penny has two like spawners out. I didn't know that that was actually possible. Also the Bacon Cat switched onto the Wolverine, going for a triple DPS comp to break through the kind of wall that is Hendrix. Went for a kidnap and it was not able to do it. However, Colorado College is moving up here. They are now at the kind of the first choke point. Neither team has been able to find a kill yet. However, Magic Tax is going to fall. It looks like got kidnapped by the Wolverine there. And Colorado College is gonna be forced to move back until Magic Tax respawns. Going to switch to Venom as well for the divey shenanigans that is Venom. Going to also go to attack the spider nests. Not sure if he really needed to use the tendril to get out there just yet. Magic Tax is going to be looking for a lot of damage down here. Meanwhile, both DPSers are just going to be kind of playing these like short angles. I feel like as Punisher, you could move up a little bit here, and it looks like in general though, Colorado College was not able to find anything off that ultimate. Actually was able to find a kill onto the Thing. However, the Bacon Cat will be traded back by the DPS. However, Colorado College is still going to be moving up after that play. The Spider Drones have unfortunately respawned. However, and looks like Dr. Coconut Man will find the Wolverine as he tries to move back out. Colorado College has a lot of ultimates available. Going to destroy 1 spider nest, going to look for 2. Also, Pop has popped the Cloak and Dagger ultimates, and will now just try and that gives Colorado College a lot of survivability here. Also, the Bacon Cat is just kind of messing up a lot of Hendrix's backline, just trying to kind of make sure that they can't really do too much. However, the Bacon Cat is actually going to find 2 with that ultimate there. Nice job there. However, the Invisible Woman ultimate is popped on point here. And so, however, the Punisher ultimate is going to be popped as well, just ensuring that Hendrix can't really walk up unless they want to get deleted. Yeah, exactly right there. The kill is going to go to Magic Tax, but Dr. Coconut Man just going to kind of hold down point by just holding down left click and ensuring that no one can move in here. Going to go also for, oh wow, the Clobbering Time ultimate is actually going to go a little wide, not actually going to find the players that it was really intended for. However, the Wolverine ultimate is going to find a ton. It's going to find 3 actually. And Dr. Coconut Man is going to be forced to push back. Colorado College has claimed a lot of space here. The cart has been pushed back pretty far. However, they only have 30 seconds to make it to this first checkpoint here. Isn't that long? Going to start moving up here. Does have a bunch of ultimates available, including the Hawkeye ultimate. Going to pop the Emma Frost ultimate as a kind of engagement tool, a way for the team to kind of move up off of there. Going to hit the grab onto the Wolverine. However, Wolverine will be getting out here, and it looks like as well the Bucky is able to use the ultimate, gets a reset, but not able to find any more characters. However, in general, Colorado College still hasn't been able to find has not been able to find the rest of the team that they're looking for, mostly because Hendrix has claimed a strong position in Colorado College's backline, intercepting anyone who tries to come their way. However, Colorado College is still healing very strongly. And look at that healing on the Venom. Dr. Coconut Man back here, meanwhile, is super low, going to walk into the Cloak and Dagger ultimate actually, and going to go back to full health. Trying to find a lot of damage onto the punish there, able to find it, but not before two are lost on Colorado College's side. However, they are going to win the fight overall, forcing Hendrix to push back and giving Colorado College the first checkpoint with a mere 2.5 minutes to make it to the next one.
The beacon signal is cut.
Better stop that vehicle!
Nice shooting. Heads up.
We've made it halfway! Stop them!
This is real firepower!
May be a problem.
Sorry about that, folks. It looks like the Rocket Ultimate there is going to force Colorado College to back off.
Let's pop back up under there.
Just like the damage amplification there and the healing. However, the Big Cat is going to move into a backline position to try and snipe at those spider nests. Going to lose a lot of health, forced to use his defensive cooldown there to gain all of that health right back. However, the Punisher ultimate is going to ensure that Colorado College finds at least one there. Just kind of spraying blindly into the ultimate, still finding a lot of damage though. The Big Cat is going to charge in, try and find a lot of damage. The Moon Knight ultimate is going to come out from Hendrix. However, Big Cat is on their backline, doing a lot of damage to the backline. Did just get Wolverine right there. Did just get kidnapped by Wolverine. Is going to barely survive, you think, but instead gets sniped out mid-air by the Penny Parker. However, Hendrix is very low. A lot of their players are extremely low HP, and they're going to be forced to walk through this very narrow checkpoint in order to get out there. However, the Penny Parker is going to use the ultimate to kind of create as much space as possible. The Wolverine ultimate is going to go out as well, not going to be able to find too much. And Colorado College, with no more players left on point, will find the second checkpoint. However, they only have 1 minute and 45 seconds in order to get to the next one. However, they are going to find an early 2 picks onto both Bucky and the Thing, giving them a lot of strong presence or progress towards the next point. Already at 20, probably should get around this corner very easily. However, this corner, at the kind of second corner you can see up there where Magic Tax is, this is going to be the tougher one to play. Colorado College looking for the damage, looking for the picks, not able to find it too much. However, they do have the Doctor Strange ultimate as the incredibly strong team fight tool, especially in this kind of especially in this super brawly. Oh my god, look at that ultimate. So much coming out here. However, not going to be able to find any kills because of the Invisible Woman ultimate that comes out as well. They're getting a lot of damage. The Hawkeye ultimate is going to go off. However, 3 are going to be found by the Invisible Woman and Hendrix in general as Colorado College gets pushed back. Also going to lose Seb, who gets staggered there. Colorado College only has 1 fight left in it there. Also, Hendrix has switched to the Thor. However, Colorado College does have 2 ultimates available. Both of them are very strong. So let's see if Colorado College can turn this around. Also, working very strongly towards double support ults right now as well. They only have 10 seconds left in order to touch this point. Are going to pop the ultimate there. However, Magic Tax is going to fall really early after getting kidnapped. Dr. Coconut Man is going to pop the Punisher ultimate, trying to find as much damage as possible, but not able to really find any. And unfortunately, Dr. Coconut Man is going to get charmed, or is going to die. And Colorado College is going to kind of splinter around that as well. And this is going to be 2 points to Hendrix. And probably, yeah, so essentially, Colorado College needs to prevent Hendrix from achieving the same score now that they have switched to defense.
Including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. Before you attack, get ready.
Looks like we have actually got a disconnect on our side. Let's see if we can get a pause to go through. But the magic attack has disconnected.
It was getting kind of old.
Right. Saving the world from cosmic annihilation can be such a bore.
When you put it like that.
The battle starts in 5, 4. Three, 2, 1. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
It took us a long time to learn that our powers are related.
Operation World Trade.
I was fine, but thank you.
Here they come. Battlefield ready again. Even better than me.
I suppose that helped.
I could someone scratch my back. I'll patch you up. Coming at you. Got your back, bub.
Your mind is mine. Once I'm vulnerable. I suppose that helped.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Mental domination!
Us against the world.
Thanks.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Trees like this on Krakoa, we gotta protect it.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Here they come.
I suppose that helped. Your mind is mine. Mind crush. You deserve that here.
Dark Force. Need some ranged firepower. I'll patch you up.
I was fine, but thank you.
Get that vehicle moving
Again!
Get that vehicle moving again!
Turret's blown. I'm infantry.
You belong to me!
Not so fast.
Suppose that helps.
Still, I'm trying to help.
I suppose that helps.
Armed and dangerous! You're mine.
Only 60 seconds left. Or a dagger.
Coming at you.
Disappear! Get that vehicle moving again! Down to 30 seconds.
Hunker down. We're almost there. Judge, jury, executioner! Enjoy the amplifier!
The final 10 seconds. Trying to help.
It's clobbering time!
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Ready to go. Almost there. Don't turn back now.
I'll patch you up. By the eye of Agamotto!
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. This is natural anger.
I suppose that helped.
Bogey's incoming. I'll patch you up.
Hold still. I'm trying to help. Only 60 seconds left.
You're welcome.
Don't let anything stand in your way. We are undefeatable.
Do your worst.
Oh, what time?
I'll patch you up.
Please, we're hurt. My shields are down. Down to 30 seconds.
Team play. That's me. I'm opening a portal.
Some uninvited guests.
Get that vehicle moving again. Final 10 seconds.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Disappear! We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Judge, jury, executioner! Lights out for scum. Stand down!
Double KO!
Again!
That's 3!
That was brutal, Frank.
Final score 2-3. Another epic victory!
My mic is muted. That is my fault. Oh my gosh, I was talking so much too. I've been eating chips in the background. That's why my mic has been muted. I didn't kind of eat dinner. That is my fault. My fault indeed. Won't happen again. But yeah, I mean, I think in general there, once Hendrix couldn't make that push in the second area, they started just kind of like swapping up their team comp very aggressively, and perhaps not entirely with a strong amount of cohesion. Meanwhile, Colorado College knew exactly what they wanted to do, exactly how to kind of prevent Hendrix from moving up there. I really like the Strange pick, though. Kind of just like blocking a lot of the utility that Magic Tax gets, especially when Magic Tax pops his ultimate. But yeah, Seb also just popping off on the what's it called, Bucky. 26 kills, not bad at all. Dealing a lot of damage, blocking a lot of damage, and also healing because he did swap off his support there. And then Mosey going on support, getting a very strong amount of healing, a lot of damage as well. Also just a lot of utility because of how Rocket works with the resurrection, like armor pack maker. Then Pop, as always, on the Cloak and Dagger, just kind of healing it up with that insane 46,000 healing. 8,000 damage block too, probably when they were playing the Invisible Woman. Also a lot of damage, strong amount of damage. But yeah, great job by both teams. It was a very close game. Of course, both CC and Hendrix got it to 2 points on both pushes there. But we are going to map 3, which is something I haven't seen in a while. And so it will also be Hendrix's map pick as well. But I'm going to go back to eating chips for just a second and just show you guys the scoreboard, since, like, honestly, there's not really too much for me to talk about. It was just a good round. Color College was like starting to find the kills that I was really talking about. Also, the Dr. Coconut Man popping off with the 41 eliminations, 20 final hits. Just doing a lot of damage, farming so many Punisher ultimates, and just kind of dumping them into Hendrix's team. Even if Hendrix is just kind of forced to stand behind payload there, you are still like slowing down the team immensely, and it can just be very helpful. But yeah, chip time. Colorado is going to go for a ban onto the Penny Parker, mixing it up a little bit. Makes sense, especially when Hendrix is defending first. Hendrix, meanwhile, is continuing the steady stream of bans with the Luna Snow ban and the Magic ban. It's still very traditional, going to protect the Angela this time instead of the Wolverine. And in terms of their second protect, might go for the Iron Man, because that is what they're hovering, but we shall see. In particular, Wolverine. Okay, makes sense. One of Colorado College's strengths as a team is their flexibility. Literally every player on their team can flex, and so by keeping their core of Emma Frost and Punisher, who multiple characters on Colorado can play, this kind of ensures that, depending on bans, depending on like who's needed, what characters are needed, they can just
The
kind
right
of like
heroes can
switch
make all
up.
the difference.
I don't know who's playing what role, which is very, very unusual when it comes to esports team, but also like just really cool in general. Pop is going onto his signature Invisible Woman with magic tax on the Emma Frost, or I'm sorry, yeah, Emma Frost. And then Seb is going to be on, what is that character called?
I'll cover you.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Hendrix is on the defense first. Color is going to be stacking up the little armor packs there. Nice, nice, nice. Hendrix is going for a Strange Thing tank core, which makes sense, especially into Emma Frost, whose ultimate can be very devastating if you don't have the shield to block it out.
4,
Oh my god, is that Seb on
2,
Spider-Man?
1.
Oh.
You have to stop them from
I
securing
was
the
really
mission
excited
area.
for a second there. Yeah, Hendrix is going to be going, also in terms of their DPS, going to stay on the Bucky, but also going for a Squirrel Girl as just kind of like the spamming DPS here.
I'm good to go. Don't bite me. I'm just dying.
Oh my god, Dr. Coconut Man going to fall, but also going to be revived there. Color College hasn't been able to find too much here. And is now also obviously very low on, does not have the rocket utility.
I'll patch you up.
That's much better.
Unfortunately, this is kind of exactly what Hendrix wants to do here. They want to stall for as long as possible. However, Color College has been finding a lot of damage here. However, the Bucky is going to ultimate, find a kill onto Dr. Coconut Man. And however, the ultimate is going to expire, but still is going to find a lot of damage with that execute threshold. Color College now does have multiple ultimates to engage with here, including double support and a tank ult for magic tax. However, Color College kind of has to look and to deal damage to onto Strange before they can really look for anything here. Color College looking for a big engage there, just based off the positioning that they're taking. I'm not really sure why Hendrix let them kind of get to this entrance here. The Bacon Cat is going to be moving in here. I'm going to get some charms off. The double support ultimate is going to kind of force Color College to move back a little bit. Seb is also going to be eliminated. And in general, Color College is just going to have to kind of move back. Their push didn't really work. Only investing one ultimate though, or two ultimates actually, with the Emma Frost. Going to just like keep on looking for kills here. Not really able to find the consistent or the burst DPS to really find anything. So Thing is also just playing very high up. Color College is going to pop 3 ultimates here though, just trying to force this. Going to find one with the Punisher ultimate. Going to look for more as well. That Strange is very low, very alone as well. Going to break the shield. Thing looks to be next. Trying to just spam around zone here. Not going to work. And Color College, with only a minute left on the clock, will be able to capture a point here. So on a hybrid map, you need to now escort this payload, which in this case is a giant squirrel unicorn thing, in order to the middle of the castle. I don't really know the lore behind what's going on, but yeah, it's pretty strong. But yeah, Color College does kind of have the push advantage here. They can just walk up a little bit with how like payload maps are set up here. Not able to find any kills or any damage though, despite having this extra distance. Going to move in. Strange is very low. Strange is going to be found. Seabolts and Dr. Coconut Man are just going to be dealing so much damage, and this is going to be a team fight win
for Colorado College here. I'm not focused on the Marvel Rivals tab though. So even though I was trying to switch between POVs, I couldn't actually find it. That's my fault. Watch Seb for a little bit here with his he's on fire. Also, or no, that is the ultimate available sign.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Going to just fire a lot of projectiles into there.
That's what I needed.
Oh man, managed to just also. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was a grab coming out there. That's going to be an attempted use of the Doctor Strange ult to the engage there. Not going to find enough there. Strange is going to be obliterated. And from there, Colorado College just looking to claim the second point here, which is just that door. And Colorado College will find the second checkpoint there, or I guess the second point, with 3 minutes left on the timer, which is insane. Colorado just kind of playing it a little slow. You do kind of get this initial corner for free. However, Hendrix has switched on to the Angela, which might mean a little bit of a shake-up in terms of Colorado College's score here, especially because of how, oh my gosh, the Angela is actually going to fall very, very quickly here, not able to escape for free there. However, Strange is going to be grabbed and pulled into the team out of position, and it looks like, however, the Invisible Woman ultimate is going, oh wow, nice hook by Seb there. We captured that right at the end. Bucky is going to ult in, is just going to get immediately blasted though. Not the greatest Bucky ult I've ever seen. Not able to find any executes either for the reset. And now we're looking for Angela here. A little bit low on flight. And now we've also managed to find the Invisible Woman as well. The Cloak and Dagger ultimate is going to come out, which should mean that so long as you're standing in that itch, you are very, very hard to kill. And Hendrix is definitely going to use this move, and Seb has already fallen. However, and Colorado College is just kind of looking to regroup from here, it appears. Having lost the tank, having lost the DPS, they just kind of start to move back. Colorado College has every ultimate though, except for the Emma Frost ultimate available to continue this push. They can afford to just spend a bunch of ultimates and try and win. They have about 1.5 team fights left worth of space in order that they need to take here. They have found the they have managed to find the Angela. Angela is cut off, is going to be killed. However, Angela was able to find the rocket relay, which does do the resurrections here. It does look like now that what's this character called? Venom is going to go in. And Colorado College did use various ultimates to kind of move in there. However, not really able to find too much. Going to look for a lot of kills here. Has managed to trade one support for a DPS on the part of Colorado College's the Bacon Cat here. However, not able to really duel these two tanks as super well. Going to dive onto the Cloak and Dagger though, try and find a lot of damage, but definitely finding some space because Colorado College is now moving the point upward, having regained the payload control. Has invested 2 ultimates with the Invisible Woman ultimate and the Punisher ultimate. Trying to find a lot of damage onto this cloak. This cloak should die. Now looking for perhaps a little bit of damage onto the Emma Frost. Also, however, the Venom needs to stay alive. And now Magic Tex is going to be popping the ultimates and going to use that to find 3 points and secure Colorado College the 3-point lead here. That means that Hendrix needs to find 3 points as well in order to tie up the match and move to the next round. Colorado College is now on defense, so let's see if their picks change at all. Gonna pop 2 more pita chips into my mouth though.
Before you attack, get ready.
Longing. Rusted. Furnace. What are these random words repeating in your mind?
Trust me, you don't want to find out, lady. So I keep them to myself if I were you.
Someone implanted a code in your brain, didn't they?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I was fine. Thank you. That helps.
Castle Winter.
Mental domination!
Again!
I'm opening.
Should mean, that this could mean first point for Hendrix very early, using the exact same thing that Colorado College did, by just spamming 3 ultimates, just finding their big
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
not really enough to get this point there.
I'll patch you up. That's what I needed.
Some uninvited guests.
Destroy the Ponderous turret.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
I'm doing this my way.
We are undefeatable.
Jury, executioner. I unleash the Vishanti's power. Furnaces.
Actually, if they would have dug into a building just in time, Colorado just goes to invest.
I'm hunkering down.
They'll have to remain to Hendrix.
You made me angry. Get that vehicle moving again.
Our enemies are near. So long. I'll patch you up. The man-made castle will become the turret. Armed and dangerous! Punisher has some serious ordnance. Time to put your toys away, Frank. Compared to me, you're an amateur, Castle.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
Some uninvited guests.
On the move
Now I'm being controlled.
and judge, jury, executioner.
So close! This is your big chance!
Take hold, the god of thunder.
Exquisite.
Only 60 seconds left! Get that vehicle moving again! We are undefeatable! Down to 30 seconds! Final 10 seconds!
I'll take good care of you
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner!
Armed and dangerous again! Wrath of Asgard! Noble beast, who has been protecting this sacred forest? Well, I was banished far before.
The current score is 3, 2, 3.
Next round. Both teams are going to get a minute of extra time, as each team has, I believe, like one more chance to attack.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this
I
one.
actually am not super sure. My mic volume is super low all of a sudden. Oh my god.
Okay, I was actually using the wrong mic. I'm so sorry. I'm a complete mess right now. I swear I will improve everything by the next stream tomorrow, which is at 8. I'm so tired, basically. It is finals week. I'm so sorry. This is all on me. I've given you all a very bad show as a caster. What an overtime. What an overtime. Wait, this is like Squirrel Girl's place or something. It's like squirrel themed. I don't know. But yeah, Color College is going to stay on the same comp here, with Hendrix also not switching it up. Triple DPS with one tank, on that being Thor. Color College, I think, definitely needs to be super aware of taking out the DPSs very quickly. Because once that happens, Hendrix just doesn't really have too much here. Color College looking for an early portal play. Oh my gosh. Are they really going for this?
The battle starts in
Oh my
5,
gosh.
4,
You got this.
3, 2,
Oh my god. Let's see if they got it.
all you need to do is
Going to find Sue! Oh my
Only 60
goodness.
seconds left.
Oh my goodness. Going to find Sue. That's really, really funny. Going to just delay the push by that much. There's only 45 seconds left for Hendrix to push here, actually, which just means it will come down to a single team fight. Hendrix needs to touch here. they are also going. The Thor is going to very aggressively push in, and just going to trade his life for it. With the Bacon Cat and Dr. Coconut Man already at 30% towards ult. Seawheel's also at a pretty similar percentage. However, Dr. Coconut Man is going to be picked there. However, Color College has managed to find a couple hooks. A lot of damage onto the team coming out here. Manning going to find one kill onto one of the supports, which is a very, very big pick. Going to find another onto a tank as well. 10 seconds left for Hendrix.
That was brutal, Frank.
And Hendrix just needs to touch here. Has managed to get it to overtime. However, can Hendrix touch again is the real question here. Yes, they can. With the Invisible Woman coming out to touch, it is going to pause the overtime ever so slightly. However, Color College is going to secure it with 0 percentage at all. So that means that Color College just needs to get one tick of the capture point here in order to win this round. They do also have 20 additional seconds, which won't mean much, but it might mean something. Hendrix is going to switch to a more defensive comp, going for Groot in addition to the Thor, it looks like. Color College is going to stick it to the same comp, doing what they know. But yeah, this is the deciding point here. And I believe we keep on going to these 1 minute, we keep on doing these 1 minute cycles until one team manages to find it. So if Hendrix manages to defend this point, that means that they will have like kind of bested the advantage that Color College has here with the extra time. That portal trick was really funny though. Also well played. That is a very cheesy trick. However, it's especially effective when there's only 1 minute left for the teams for the team to like really do anything. And so you place that little portal trick just to like delay them even further, because that made it so they only had 40 seconds left essentially after the respawns, and everyone walked back to the kind of area that they're contesting. So I don't know.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Color College also opting to go for we're gonna go for a portal play actually.
I was a prisoner of the Collector. One day, I will get even.
Going to go for a portal play just to deal a lot of damage, trying to find a bunch of kills that they can. Now they're oh no. Going to move in now. Oh, what the hell? What the heck just happened there? Color College going to move in. However, the Big Cat is going to fall. Going to find it's going to be a 1-for-2 trade with Hendrix winning it as of right now. Seb looking for the kills, looking for the damage, but not able to find too much here. Hendrix is still winning this for right now. Color College losing 3, and now just kind of has to slowly walk back to point. They have one more team fight left in them. Unfortunately, they do have to walk into Hendrix essentially. And there is only this one choke now that the Doctor Strange is no longer available here. Don't have to move in here. The Bacon Cat has also switched to Wolverine as kind of a more to be more brawly. These walls are also blocking off healing as well. Color College has 10 seconds left to touch. However, the Groot has been kidnapped. The Groot has been killed. The Squirrel Stampede is going to come down though and find one on Color College, who is going to be revived. And Seb is going to move in. Does have the ultimate. Is going to find one reset. Is going to find not going to be able to find a second. But that's a lot of damage onto Hendrix here. And however, the portal is going to come out, meaning that Hendrix can continue to contest here. Does also switch to a kind of a brawly playstyle. Is going to pop the Cloak and Dagger ultimate as well. However, the Big Cat has switched to Spider-Man just a contest point for that much more time. And Pop is going to also go to point and use the ultimate.
3, 2, 3.
And now it is going to be 3-3 again. Whoever gets that first tick of capture progress is going to win. We are still stalemated for now. All good, finals are rough. Thank you. Yeah, it's a draw? I thought we just continued playing. But I guess the match time, I guess that this is crazy. This has actually never happened before. That at least that I've been casting a 19-minute game. The match, I'm guessing the lobbies actually have a timeout like limit, you know, where they just need to stop after a certain amount of time. so that other lobbies can start and like progress through. That's very interesting. But yeah, I didn't know that it would actually draw if like both teams went got 3 points and went for 1 and went like 1 for 1 or 0 for 0, I guess I should say. Both teams having been here for like already 90 minutes. They're both gonna be very tired. I also wonder if like what map we're gonna go to from here, because I believe after this, what game mode is it? I'm unsure. I don't think it's hybrid again, but I don't know. I mean, it seems that both teams are kind of unsure of what to really go for here. Like if they want to do a coin toss or to like, you know, do like a pick a number kind of deal. I don't know. I would offer to be the neutral middleman, but unfortunately I'm probably perceived to be on Colorado College's side here. So we might just go for a coin toss and then that person picks the map. But I mean, if you look at the healing, Pop is just like 50,000 healing. That's essentially as much as both of Hendrix's supports put together, which is insane. It's really crazy. I think maybe moving into that last team fight, or just into that last push, Colorado College just needed to hold on to the portal until the very end, which is what Hendrix did, instead of using it initially. I think they could have just seen what they could have gotten with like kind of initial pushes in, initial like probings on the enemy team, and then could have just used the portal as like a last ditch effort. I'm not too sure. Hendrix was also going for like a extremely bunkery comp with a triple tank, and like also the score goal is just kind of the spam DPS. You just find a lot of like chunk damage onto Colorado College, or onto CC, I guess I should say. I need to condense. But yeah, and then also strong healers, of course, strong main healers to keep everyone topped off. I wonder how Colorado College's ban game is going to shake up now that they kind of seen the other characters that Hendrix has in their champ pool. I think they're still going to go for the Panther ban. Might still try to go for an Angela ban as well. However, Angela was protected and wasn't really able to find too much, especially when Angela was being played on defense. And also, even Wolverine on the part of Hendrix wasn't played too much. Meanwhile, Colorado did play they essentially played the Emma Frost and Punisher ultimate, or yeah, it is Emma Frost. I get Emma Frost and Luna Snow confused a lot, so I just always need to like mentally double check and make sure. And so those protects are like, you know, very well used, whereas Hendrix's aren't very well used, comparatively speaking. Because I mean, like your protects are like the more you use your protected character, the more value it has, theoretically speaking. I mean, obviously you do want to swap when it's necessary, when it's called for, but I mean, it just kind of shows like your protect had more value. Meanwhile, Wolverine and Angela just weren't played that much, and therefore the protect just wasn't as important. You also gotta wonder if Hendrix will go for a Iron Man protect instead. See if they can just play that instead. Because like because Colorado College obviously has also been
locking down the Punisher every time, or protecting the Punisher, I should say, just so that they can deal with the Iron Man just in case. I would switch to like the like player card POVs where which kind of demonstrate like you know, the different stats for the different players. However, they are a little bit outdated. You can see mine. You can see when I was still on the Apex team, you can see some of my colleagues on the Apex team. But the Rivals team was just started this year, and so they don't have any player cards. We do have some ones from a bunch of like alumni who are graduated, because the player cards were made in my freshman year and I'm a junior. So around 2 years worth of alumni have graduated, I believe. Out of the player cards we have, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, only 4 people have graduated, which isn't bad. I think they did try to prioritize the younger players when making the player cards for the longevity. Although one player isn't at the school anymore. So I guess it all balances out. Okay, looks like we're going for another coin toss. Going to opt to go for heads.
See where the coin lands. Alright, I'm back from a brief little bio break I just took. It looks like... What the heck did I just do? Looks like... Hendrix has won the coin toss again. So we're just waiting for them to select the map. Looks like both teams are ready. Igniting the time stream. Let's see what map got selected. Bringing T'Challa. Domination. Oh, so this is the Wakanda Domination map. Okay. Alright, okay. Let's see how the bans will be changed up. Okay, Panther ban makes sense. We don't want to see a Panther, whatever the cost, I guess. Going to also ban a Magic. Don't want to see a Magic, whatever the cost. In terms of Protect, let's see what we go for. Might go for an Angela Protect, considering that they are hovering the Angela. Or a Wolverine Protect. Yep, an Angela Protect it is. CC, I'm guessing, will kind of mirror it with a Protect us the Punisher, I was about to say, and yeah, they do. In terms of a ban, this is the slot that might change. They might not ban the Iron Man. Or they might, because they do have an Iron Man Lord. I'm gonna go for the Squirrel ban, yeah. The Squirrel was kind of eating up the CC's team. Just like chunking them out for a lot. Meanwhile, Hendrix gonna continue to go for the Luna Snow ban. Very interesting. Next, let's see here. Maybe Protect onto Iron Man. However, they do know that Punisher is protected. So not gonna be okay. Gonna go for Protect onto Thor, securing their tank core as the kind of two Asgardians, as far as I know. Is Angela an Asgardian? I know she's definitely a goddess of some kind. I don't know. And yeah, so CC's gonna have the same two Protects. For a final ban, might be going for they might go for I don't know, maybe a Wolverine, maybe an Iron Man. Maybe they just don't want to deal with the Iron Man whatsoever. Kind of like go for a target ban onto Seal Ripper, maybe. Yeah, going to go for a ban. Wow. Okay, Iron Man ban. Sorry about that. Yeah. Going for a Hela as the last ban. Interesting. Hela's been banned every game, I believe.
Villain.
And it looks like CC is going for their same 2-2-2. In terms of tanks, going for Strange and Emma Frost, it looks like. Sub is going to be staying on the Bucky, which is nice. I like Sub's Bucky. Might not be able to be finding this like the insane, consistent DPS that Dr. Coconut Man is able to get, but still able to charge up ultimates very, very quickly there. And still kind of. Oh, I know this map. I was about to say that I'm not sure I know the map, but I definitely do.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Dragon kick!
How much you want?
Not for sale. What do you mean? For sale? Maybe
I didn't even realize that you could, like, both teams, like, had this kind of middle area.
The battle starts in 5.
That's so crazy.
4, 3.
Sub is going to show on Fist, and then going to immediately switch to the immediately going to switch back to the Bucky.
Two dooms, huh? Sounds like overpopulation. Doing major damage.
What am I?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, able to find the kill onto Angela before Seables falls there, getting like put to only a sliver of HP there. Twisted area is going to unlock soon. Color does have the early tempo advantage. Should be able to get this. I was about to say should be able to get this without it being contested. However, Thor is going to move on point, immediately going to die. Going to look for an aggressive hook here. Going to break the Punisher turret, which is placed in the somewhat haphazard position. Going to find Bucky next. Siebel's moving in here. Bacon Cat also kind of just moving in, trying to create a lot of space, delay Hendrix's push, get Color that extra amount of point advantage here. Angela is kind of flanking with Thor here, it seems.
Feeling fantastic. They're sneaking from behind.
And it now looks like Hendrix is going to be moving up here, especially after that Hendrix flank. There is, oh my gosh, that is going to be a big ultimate onto Colorado College's team here. However, we're going to pop the double support ultimate. Finding two, however, it looks like Dr. Coconut Man was pulled off the map by the Angela.
Your team's capture progress has passed the
However,
halfway point.
CC, despite losing 2 support ultimates, does still have the Punisher ultimate available for use, which can out DPS the Cloak ultimate as far as I know. There is a Angela behind. However, she's getting blown up, going to be taken down very, very fast here. However, Color College is losing a lot of health, going to sustain it thanks to Pop's insane amount of healing. However, they were kind of getting cut off by the terrain change briefly there. However, Color College does have 80% here, just needs to last for another 20, and then they are all good.
That's much better.
Oh my goodness! What a glitch! So that is going to be a lot of ultimates coming out here. Dr. Coconut Man is going to fall. However, is going to be revived by that. Oh, cannot find the kill. It is however, is still alive somehow. The bacon guy. I do not know how. I could not tell you. Is going to fly up and use the shield to try and escape. Is going to be able to escape with his life. However, Hendrix will take point. With Colorado College at 99%, they just have one more team fight left to win, and then they can take this first point here.
Feeling fantastic.
Colorado College also has 4 ultimates going in here, while Hendrix only has 2. One of them being the Buggy ultimate, which Colorado College seems to have kind of adjusted to as of right now. And it looks like we're going to see the Punisher ultimate coming out here. Trying to find a lot of damage. Is going to be able to find the Thor. Going for the has found both tanks. Going to find also the Punisher eventually. This should just kind of wrap up. Oh my goodness. Did manage to find one XU. Looking for another. Is going to be killed though, giving Colorado College the control of this point, meaning that it is up to Hendrix's prerogative in order to find, in order to retouch. Not able to touch in time. The portal just a second too late, and Hendrix is not able to touch, just barely in time. Wow. Okay, we're moving to second point here. Imperial Institute of Science. I believe this is the one with the giant hole in the middle, and it's like it's a very, very open point. Yes. Why does Dr. Coconut Man have a jack-o'-lantern head?
30 seconds
I'm not
before
sure, but hey.
Get ready.
This is, yeah. Pop is using the
People
swimsuit
think they
skin
can
and
see
is
right through
drinking
me.
coconut
I bet
from
you've
a
heard that
coconut.
before too, Emma.
Why does Dr.
Men
Coconut Man have a
says
pumpkin on his head?
I prove them wrong consistently.
Wait a
as
minute.
any
Dr.
deal
Coconut Man reference from
Well,
Pop?
from one
That's
mother to
crazy,
another.
bro.
Let me say you are a true gem.
But this point here
The
is
battle starts
match
in
points
5,
in more ways than
4,
one for Colorado
3,
College here.
2, 1.
I've been enjoying putting on Pop on the POV. Pop has been asking me to put him as the POV hero more often as well. I've told Pop to switch off of the swimsuit skin since we're supposed to be a safe for work stream, but hey, it's Marvel Rivals, so do what we can. So there's actually no hole in the middle. I'm just wrong. There's that's when the point transforms. Color College is going to lose 1 DPS very early. Dr. Coconut Man is going to fall, however, is going to be revived. Bozy is going to be super low, or not Bozy, that's Sebu super low. And just look how much healing is coming out from Pop, just keeping the team as alive as possible. Going to also find 1 kill randomly through all of that, and going to find 3 more thanks to the thanks to the what's it called? Doctor Strange ultimate there, going crazy. Now there is a hole in point, you see. See, I was right. I was right all along. It looks like Color College is looking to walk backwards a little bit here. Just kind of trying to find some damage, trying to find a little bit more picks. Hendrix has switched to the thing here for this push here. However, the Mantis ultimate is going to come out here with the area healing over time. Color College has lost one tank, but he is going to pop the amplifier, which slows the point down a little bit. He is going to be able to find the Bucky there. However, what's it called? Oh my God, what is that character called? The Emma Frost ultimate is going to come out here. The Big Cat is going to be kidnapped by the Wolverine. And Hendrix will be able to take this point here. However, Hendrix, by just trying to keep the space here, has given Mosey the ultimate here, who is just going to slowly start walking onto point. I don't know if you want to really dry ult, that is the thing. Just because, I mean, who are you shooting at right now? Not really able to find too many targets. But it does give Colorado College some time to move into point here. Seb is going to fall to the Emma Frost here. And it looks like Colorado College is going to be popping multiple ultimates. They're going to be popping the Invisible Wind ultimate. They're going to be popping the MS Snow ultimate. And this movement onto point should allow Colorado College to retake point control here. However, the thing is going to pop clobbering time. I think that's a lot of minutes. That's CC onto basically just the Bacon Cat. Control is going to come back for Colorado College. They're going to tie up the score. Now getting to 50%, the halfway point, as Galacta has hopefully informed us here. Bacon Cat has perhaps moved up a little bit too far here. Going to be just kidnapped and then chain CC to death here. This is really bad for Colorado College. They are going to have to move back here after losing one of their main tanks. They do have a decent amount of damage, a decent amount of healing left, even without the Bacon Cat. Bacon Cat also does have an ultimate available. Pop is going to be able to flick shot and find the Emma Frost here, forcing Hendrix to move back even further. Colorado College now only has 20% left of progress to defend here, meaning that by the time that Hendrix pushes in, they will probably get to an overtime or force an overtime, which means Colorado College is in a very good position to win this point, because they only really have one more team fight left to win here, regardless of the outcome of this team fight. And it looks like multiple Buckies are using their ultimate here. However, Colorado College has managed to find 3 already in this decisive team fight, and also still has the amplifier available, or amplifier online. Hendrix was not able to find it. Hendrix will pop the ultimate to try and defend, but they will not be able to find it. Colorado College is going to take the second point of this map, and with that, the series against Hendrix. Congratulations, Colorado College, taking this final best of 3 series 2-1. Good games, Hendrix. Good game, Colorado College. This is probably the closest game I have ever casted. Well played. And then Mosey is going to get the MVP too, which is pretty crazy. That was kind of a weird highlight intro, I gotta say. But still, all good. After that last draw, Colorado College going to win the series there. Nice job, CC. All right, guys. I'm going to quickly see if anyone's up for a post-game interview after that crazy, crazy match. So don't go anywhere, or I'll be right back. Oh, I should switch the scoreboard as well a little bit. My fault, my fault. All right, y'all. Unfortunately, we have no post games for now. Rivals is just super tired, exhausted after that 2-hour game. But yeah, GG's all around. Thank you guys for coming in. We have another Rivals game, another SCAC Rivals game at 8 tomorrow. Please tune in again. I promise I will get more rest. I will work more in my essay, so I will be less tired. I'll take a nap before the game, I swear. But yeah, GG's all around. I think everyone can agree that this was a really great series, very back and forth. Teams super close together in terms of skill level, and Colorado College just managed to like sweep it away with this kind of last match here. But yeah, great series, and looking forward to running it all back tomorrow, guys. This has been Reed Vanderwerf from the Colorado College Esports Program broadcast booth. See you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, which you guys can do the math in terms of the time zone conversions. But yeah, until next time, something Marvel Rivals.